4. Hey, boy. Yeah, buddy. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your favorite 6'4" rider, Mr. 6'4" Honda. Yeah. There's another kid. Hey, kid. I got candy. You want to join my? Want to hop in my van? Oh, yeah, buddy. That's 2 kids in like 2 seconds. Yeah, buddy. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Sorry, a little off track. Yesterday, me and my girlfriend went to Chapters, and she's in love with books and shit. So she's looking for books, and she gathered like 3 or 4 books while I sat down and fucking waited for her because I don't feel like walking around and all that stuff. We took the bike, and so while I'm sitting there, she gives me like 3 or 4 books to hold on while she looks for more. And yo, honestly, I was so bored. I put my helmet on, I put my gloves on, I put my visor down, and I fell asleep in Chapters. And she snapped a picture, so I'll show you guys right now. Bam! And I was just, I was so bored, I died in there. Oh wait, look who it is. It's Chapters. That's what you do to me, Chapters. Fuck you. Oh, second gear. But after Chapters, she actually wanted to learn how to like sit on the bike and just, I don't know, just learn how to go forward with the whole friction point on the clutch and stuff. So I was gonna teach her, but then she got really tired and she said her legs hurt because she was on the back of the bike for like an hour. And you know how it is with people who never ride. It gets tiring for them. I was very tired in my MSF course too when I first started, so I know that I feel the pain. I feel the pain, right? What was I gonna say? But yeah, that's what Chapters shit. I go there every weekend with her, and I get so bored. Here comes the tunnel with my stock 250. Oh man, I'm gonna embarrass myself right now. That's probably not good for the bike. I have this weird habit of rolling down with the clutch in at a red light and just looking into every single car to see what the person looks like. I'm a creep. Anyways, my first topic would have to be, why do I ride a motorcycle, or why do I vlog? It's quite simple. For me personally, it might be different for other people, but for me personally, it's an escape from reality for me. If I was to compare it to something, it would be, again, for me, before this whole motorcycle thing, I used to play basketball 24/7. I love basketball. I loved watching it. I loved playing it. And whenever I played basketball, like my mind just went away. I didn't think about no problems, nothing except for the court, the ball, and like the players, and that's it. And that was my favorite sport. It still is. I love playing basketball. I just don't have too much time to do it now, especially that I have a girlfriend. And I can only play ball on the weekends, and I usually just see my girlfriend on the weekends because we live 20 minutes away, and it's really hard for us with our work schedule to see each other. But motovlogging and riding my bike, it's an escape from reality for me. I mean, like right now, I'm talking to you guys. I'm not thinking about nothing except the road, the bike, and talking. Like I'm not in a good mood today. So that is why I decided to come out on my bike. I wasn't planning on it. I just wanted to relax and study for my police test and shit. But I mean, I was in a bad mood, so I decided to come out, and I'm already just feeling a lot better. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you people, if not everyone, have something where you can go, do it, and you just forget about all your problems. All of them. And it's a good way to relieve stress and just to relax. And I'm sure when I get home, I'm going to be nice and relaxed and all that good stuff. So that, for me, that is my main reason that I ride my bike and that I motovlog. It's just my escape from all that bullshit that goes on. And yeah, that's it, guys. Here's another random story of the day. My very first job, I delivered newspapers. They were like little shitty advertisement newspapers with my best friend. We were like super young, making like $10 every 2 weeks. And you know, a couple of weeks in, we were delivering, and we got so fed up with that bullshit because it's just boring. It's fucking boring as shit. And then one day, that fucking company decided to sell us, or not sell, sorry, they decided to send us, instead of papers this thick to hand out to every house, they made a fucking, like a binder this thick to give out to every single house. There was like 150 houses in the area. And we were like, what the fuck? So we had to get my mom into the fucking minivan, put all that bullshit in there. And every house she followed us, so we had to take the fucking little, like those big ass books from the minivan and like throw them on the porch of every house. It's fucking hard work, man. But yeah, that's what happened. And then we got so pissed off. We actually, I don't remember how, but we found out which houses were actually subscribed to the newspapers. And there was only like 4 houses out of like 150. So what we ended up doing was going to those houses, dropping off the papers, and then the rest of the papers we just trashed them in the trash can, so like in like a park or some shit. And it just looked funny because there's like a bin overflowing with newspapers. Oh man, those were the funny days. And one day we were delivering papers, and I seen, there's like, you know those houses with like a big glass window in the front, like it's huge, you can see the whole living room, I guess, kind of like that. And I delivered a paper to that house once, and I seen like 2 cute girls there. They were like, I think a ton older than me when I was delivering newspapers. Fuck you, I'm going. But yeah, sorry. So yeah, the girl, I think they were like in their 20s. We were sitting there, or not sitting, we were walking to the door. I dropped off the paper, I see them, whatever. I turn around and I'll go to walk to my friend. And then my friend's like, yo, 644 Honda, look. I turn around, and both of the girls just have their shirts up like this, fucking flashing the shit out of me. And I was like, yo, so that's how tits look in real life, man. And ever since that day, we kept coming back to that house hoping the girls would be there flashing us again, but they were never there. So I guess they lived somewhere else and they just came for the weekend to visit their family or something. And yeah, that was my first time getting flashed. It was the first time seeing real titties. Man, that moment stuck with me and my friend for the rest of our lives. And whenever we see each other, we kind of just, we're like, hey, remember that time we got flash delivering on newspapers? And we're like, yeah, that was funny, man. And that's my random story for today, right? A topic I wanted to discuss to you guys was upgrading your first bike, your very first bike. Should you upgrade? Should you add custom parts? Should you add a nice pipe? Should you should you add fairings, headlights, all that bullshit, eliminator, fender eliminator kit, and all that good shit? In my opinion, no. Straight up. In my opinion, it's a waste of money if you decide to start upgrading your bike and spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on upgrades. If you know this is your first bike and you want to sell it for a bigger one. I've had a couple people telling me, yo, 6'4" Honda, why don't you upgrade your bike? Get a different pipe, yo, it'll sound better. And I'm like, man, what's the point of me spending like $600 on a pipe or like $1,000 in upgrades, selling the bike next year for a bigger bike, and the price on this bitch won't go up at all? It won't go up. If you got, like, I don't know about 600s and like liter bikes, but on a 250, when you upgrade your bike, I had like a $600 pipe, $100 fender eliminator kit. I don't know how much those are, but all that bullshit. If you put in $1,000 on your bike, it's not gonna go. You won't sell it for $1,000 more if you decide to sell it. Like, sure, put it up for like $100, $200 more, but no one's gonna buy that shit. I don't know. In my opinion, that was my experience with bikes. I seen a pipe, but people were asking for like $5,000 for like a 2011 Ninja 250. And I was like, yo, honestly, I can get a fucking brand new one for almost the same price. So, in my opinion, upgrading your new bike and if you know you're gonna upgrade it to a bigger bike, it's just a waste of money, and I wouldn't do it. That's why I'm not touching this bike at all. The most I would do would probably be plastic dip this. That's what I wanted to do. I tried taking it off, but it was a mission to get off, so I just kind of gave up, and now the plastic dip is sitting at my house. Or like the tape, the rim tape over the rims, that looks alright. What else? The fuck's those things? What the fuck are those things called? I just had them. No way, I forgot what it's called. Frame sliders. There you go. Frame sliders are the only thing that I would suggest buying for any bike, because it saves you from a lot of damage. It's a high priority for bikes, and I don't have them yet. I plan on getting them soon. I just don't have the money to spend on frame sliders at the moment. But yeah, guys, all in all, that is my opinion on upgrading your very first bike. And yeah, that's it. Don't upgrade your bike if you plan on selling it like next year, because it's just a waste of money. I'm just toughing it out. The 250 was just for my learning experience. I personally decided to get a 250. One of the main reasons was because I did not want to die on a 600 from my very first bike. The second reason is the insurance would have been way too high, because I'm 24. I'm turning 25. Once I'm 25, my insurance goes boop, all the way down, and that's when I want to get my 600 or 650. My bikes of choice to upgrade would probably have to be either a CBR 600. I haven't sat on one yet, but I like the look and shit. I'm gonna sit on one soon. I'm gonna go to the dealership and check it out. Or I really wanted an R6, because I seen Chase on 2 wheels with it. I seen Yummy R6 with it, and I just fell in love with the whole bike. Like, it's just nice. And whenever I go to the mall, I see people on R6s there, because there's a lot of people that work there with bikes. And I mean, it's a sexy bike, man. I'm not gonna lie. Ninjas are out of question because they're not comfortable for me. I don't like any of them. They look nice. In my opinion, they look nicer than CBRs, but it's not comfortable for me. And that's it. Let's go. Fuck this. This is the Honda dealership that I go to look at bikes. I'm tired. And while I show you guys a couple bikes, I want to check my email, see if I get any new subscribers. Yeah, buddy. What's this one? It's a liter. Fuck, that's huge. So, oh yeah, they're all like locked up and shit. Will not be. Thanks, a real night right away from traffic is ideal, but I still have to worry about deer. Yeah, buddy. This subscriber, or actually I'm subscribed to her, she just subscribed to me. But is that an R6? No. $6,000. Anyways, I've been subscribed to her. She's the very first female rider that I've been subscribed to. She goes by the name of Brand7701. She's really nice. She has interesting vlogs. So yeah, if you guys are interested in female riders, which shouldn't be any different from male riders because it's the same hobby, check her out. I guess it's kind of a shout out, huh? Check her out, subscribe to her, and show her some support. You know that, bro.